Everyone, how's it going? I just wanted to get on here and ramble about something I've been thinking about recently. And I've been thinking about a lot of the advice I've been hearing for new people in real estate. I've always thought that it's really good advice and it does work if it works for you and if you have what it takes to make it work. And I'm not only talking about like character-wise, traits-wise, mainly asset-wise, because a lot of the advice I hear for beginners is guiding them and letting them know about money and equity that they don't know about. It's just mainly getting people to use equity that they don't know they have. So like a lot of these people that are wanting to get into real estate investing or have tried real estate investing and are like, I don't know what to do, help me. They either already have experience in flipping something or purchasing a property and going through the whole process. Even though they might not have done it correctly or most efficient, they still went through the process. Or they already have an asset that they just don't know that there's value in. Or if you have family and friends that have properties and are willing to do the same to help you out, like, these are all great if they would actually work. I use the term beginners, so it's like beginners in real estate versus like absolute beginners in real estate. So like beginners in real estate, they've bought a house and they've done that. They have real estate. They just don't know how to do it properly, and they lack the knowledge. But the beginners that I'm talking about, like the new, young, broke beginners just stepping into this world that have absolutely nothing, none of that advice really works, because I don't have any properties to tap into this equity that I didn't realize I had. I have no family or friends to rely on for funding or anything that they can do to help me out. And I have no experience into anything because I'm just stepping into the game. So I find that these tips are more geared towards the older people. And I guess that's fair because not a lot of young people know about real estate. So what it really comes down to when you're a total newbie beginner, young broke, the only thing that you can possibly latch onto is any type of experience, any level of experience. I will be making a video about my own experience of that realization. But experience is key. Experience is everything when you're in a position like me and you have nothing to go off of and nobody to go with. So yeah, just making as many connections as you can, try to squeeze in as many opportunities as you can, make something happen, get experience that way, and do that enough times for it to stack the credibility enough. I mean, when you're in any of these phases, there's this pretty cool thing that I heard, is there's three things. There's time, there's money, and there's skills. If you're lacking one, you must use the other two to get it. So if you're lacking time, then you must use your money and your skills to create time. And if you're lacking money, then you better use your time and your skills to create the money. And if you're lacking skills, then you better damn well use your money and your time to create some skills. It's just the perfect formula for either situation. Yeah, I just think there's a vast difference in beginner levels even, because like there's beginners that have knowledge but no resources, and there's beginners that have resources but no knowledge. So it's not a one advice fits all kind of thing, which I wish was more clarified when these people are talking. Because I think when people hear this and then realize that none of it applies to them, that really discourages them, and it's like, okay, well, even the beginner advice that they're giving doesn't even apply to me, so what luck do I have? But you just really got to use your brain, think outside the box, and see what you can do with what you have. 'Cause that's the thing a lot of people do, is they're always on the net. They're always focusing on what they lack and what they don't have, that it stops all progress. They're just obsessing over this thing. It's like, oh, I just need this one thing. But really you just gotta sit back and take a look at what you do have and see what you can do with it. Because I could sit here all day and say, oh, I don't have capital for property, I need capital. If you open your mind and actually start looking and connecting with people and asking how to raise capital and put more effort into knowing what it takes rather than just taking it as face value as you can. Yeah, that's pretty much it from this. Not all advice applies to everyone. Take your situation in consideration. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.